What's up, guys? Ray From here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. There will be an audio version over on Spotify of this video. Make sure to be checking out all my social media where this video is going to be. And check out the news article down by Sportskeeda. Now, I'm just reporting what is in the reports. Take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Purely my opinion on top of what's going on. Raj Giri basically went into a audio circle chat, I believe, on Twitter, because Twitter has that now with video. I guess it's like a round table or whatever with a group of people, kind of like a Google Hangout, and basically said CM Punk is being sent a legal notice as we speak from AEW and possibly being sued for damages and so forth and so on if he refuses to return to the company and hold the company hostage. So, can't blame AEW, but this took too long. Personal opinion, this took way too long. I think Tony Khan has a lot to blame here. This has been a joke since the brawl. I think a lot of fans are just exhausted with this whole CM Punk stuff. I'm exhausted just reporting this stuff. There's been so much CM Punk stuff. Like, is he going to stay? Is he not going to stay? Should I stay or should I go now? And it's like, it's coming down day by day. It's basically because of Ace Steel not being there live action, producing the show, then being remote. It's coming down to that. It's coming down to a lot of other things. And, at the end of the day, this is just a colossal failure. This is going to go down. If this is all true and CM Punk doesn't show up in buildings by the week and they go to legal action here and they go to suing each other over this, this is going to look bad on CM Punk. This is going to look bad on Tony Khan. This is going to look bad on AEW as a whole. This is going to look bad all around. And this is going to make AEW look like this project was a colossal failure. However you slice and dice it. And again, for those other wrestling fans that are pure WWE tribalist or anything like that, you can't go, ha ha, AEW, ha 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 ha, look at them. No, you guys had the same kind of falling out with Sasha Banks and Naomi and Bray Wyatt. So you can't sit here and say that, oh, WWE's the better company when your company's just as bad as AEW in certain aspects. It's more publicly with AEW than it is WWE. And there's more dirty laundry that comes out about AEW than WWE, in my opinion, when it comes to legal lawsuits and things like that. But this will go down as a colossal failure if this is all true and CM Punk doesn't show up by week and they have to reschedule to Darby's place because of this. Yeah, it's going to look like a colossal failure. It's going to look really, really bad on CM Punk. And I think CM Punk just needs to show up in the ring. He needs to earn his money. I think at this point, it's a missed opportunity for the fans because there's a lot of money that could be made. You know what I mean? There's a lot of money that could be made in feuds, a lot of ad revenue that could be made. It's hurting AEW. It's hurting CM Punk. Merchandise being sold. Everything. So really, at the end of the day, like, this is what's in the news today. AEW's planning on suing CM Punk, taking legal action for missed opportunities and dates. It's kind of like what the NFL does. When a player sits out, right, and they do it for a very long period, eventually that, in their contract, they don't get paid. They lose money. And this is what's going to happen with CM Punk. It's going to be like what happens to NFL players. You want to sit out, you want to demand things, and you're not going to get it, you're going to just lose money. And I think that's what Tony Khan's doing. And I really think, in my opinion now at this point, if they're going all the way with suing him, then he really got guaranteed money. I think he got paid $6 million up front. I'm really starting to believe that. If they're going all the way with suing him for not showing up and all this stuff, then he must have been paid up front. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he must have been paid up front to get him in the building to even remotely talk about being back in wrestling. And I really think that. I think he was paid guaranteed $6 million right off the rip. And I think AEW is trying to get their money back and their investment. That's what I think. But at the end of the day, like, look, WWE fans, those tribalists are going to come into my channel and say, oh, yeah, CM Punk, ha. No, WWE has done this before too. Look at Sasha Banks. You look at Naomi. Look at all the reports that are coming out about that. Look at the colossal failure on that. Look at the colossal failure with some of the wrestlers. You cannot sit here and tell me that WWE looks like the good guys out of all this when they have done some shitty shit over the years too. Both companies have done some shitty shit. So has Impact too, to a certain extent. But AEW, this is going to go down as looking as a colossal failure, as a CM Punk project. It's going to look like a colossal failure. And this is also going to not look good on CM Punk's part if he wants to go to different wrestling organizations. If he does get fired and released. You know, just keep that in mind. Again, like I said last night in a Twitter little roundtable, Roz Geary came in and confirmed, or somewhat confirmed, well, take everything what he said with a grain of salt, over this whole Ace deal and Warner Brothers Discovery and Tony Khan, which they've all dropped the ball, including CM Punk, saying that there's legal action coming. Read the article. And I'll read some of it to you. There has been another development in the ongoing saga between All Elite Wrestling and CM Punk, where it's been reported that AEW has now sent legal action to the straight edge superstar. It is rumored Punk would be making his return to the company after 9 months away from the 9 months on the debuting episode of Collision on June 17th. However, it wasn't mentioned in any promotion material. News broke that has once again fallen out with AEW. It is either a falling out or it's a missing communications on multiple sides. And again, AEW needs to be transparent with the fans. Honestly, at the end of the day, this is a failure on all sides. And if this is the case, this doesn't make AEW look any better. And it's just going to go down as a failure project. And it's going to go down with miscommunication to the fans, miscommunication on a lot of things. You know, you bring Ace Steel back after you told wrestling fans that you didn't want that kind of stuff. You're holding all your talent and high-end executives and shit to a high standard, but then you go and bring this man back. You know, before you brought back the Elite. It's funny, this man's been back for many, many months, and you don't have him part of the inside working with the people, but you have him working remotely. That just makes no sense to me. Anyway, this is Ray Frelm here. What do you guys think of this? What do you make of it? Do you think CM Punk's done with the company or not? Let me know down below. To me, I either way, just get this man in the ring at this point. This is becoming a joke and a comedy fest at this point between all these sides. I'll let you guys know if there's any more that develops on this, but right now it looks like CM Punk's being sued by AEW. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.